It's better than being a dumb one. All right, welcome to the Intelligent Donkey, and we are on the verge of starting here a new summer project.
Yay!
I use the word project quite deliberately here because we are going to rank the albums, and we're going to do like we did with the Kansas stuff. Only it's not going to take us a whole year. It's only going to take us a summer.
Okay.
To do this, and it's going to be the Alan Parsons Project.
Okay.
So.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, we have Alan Parsons Project has been one of my favorite bands for a long time. They've not been quite up there with like Kansas or Rush, and they've kind of been displaced too anyway by Nightwish and Dream Theater in recent years. But there's a tremendous amount of great work to be had on there. Plus, he's got a quote unquote solo career that is extended beyond the project all the way up to today, and as recently as what it was 3 weeks ago, something like that, we listened to one of his quote unquote solo songs.
Oh yeah,
I won't be led astray.
Yes,
Yes,
I remember that.
So he's still at it, which is kind of a neat thing.
That is.
And even at the age of 76 now, he's still at it. I think there's plans of a new album yet to come.
Is he like most singers when they get older like that, their voices change?
Not much.
Not much?
Not much. First of all, he's not, he never was all that much of a singer.
Okay.
He mostly is known for his being a producer, and producer, arranger, songwriter. But to put it bluntly here, the Alan Parsons Project is actually a duo. There's only two guys officially in the band.
Okay.
Alan Parsons and Eric Wolfson. And the whole thing started when Eric Wolfson, a songwriter, happened to be at Abbey Road Studios at the same time that Alan Parsons was doing I don't know what. But Eric Wolfson thought, I've got these lyrics, I've got these song ideas to turn some ideas from Edgar Allan Poe stories and poetry into music.
Okay.
Who's going to help me do that? Eric Wolfson wanted to put some stories and poetry of Edgar Allan Poe to music.
Okay.
And basically was there to ask for help on it. Alan Parsons thought, sure.
Might as well.
I'll help you.
Right.
And thus was born their debut album in 1976, called Tales of Mystery and Imagination by Edgar Allan Poe. Now, we're not going to start there. We're not going to do the albums in chronological order. We're going to do them...
Well, what fun is that?
We're going to do them in ranked order. So
who ranked them?
Huh?
Who ranked them?
Me. Just like I did with the Kansas albums.
Okay. We'll see if we agree with you.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But the only spoiler I will give you about that one is that you're not going to hear it for a while.
Oh. Okay.
Because we're going to do this in the same format as we did with the Kansas albums, worst to first.
Okay.
And it must be remembered that even the worst of the albums is still a great album.
Yeah.
It's just that the other ones are all better.
Okay.
And today, in fact, we're going to, here, let me bring up a screen for you. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you. All right. Briefly here, I'm going to do the window only. It's a similar screen to what you saw when I was doing the Kansas albums as I rank them. So every week or whatever interval we do here on these albums, we're going to show you the next one up and build the list until we get all the way to number one.
Okay.
Now, the biggest differences between this ranking and the ranking that we did of Kansas albums, which took all of 2025, good grief, and then part of 2026. First of all, here there's only 11 albums instead of 18. Second of all, the song from the Sicilian Defense from 2014 needs explanation more than what we're going to have time for in this video, but I'll tell you exactly where. Well, I won't tell you, well, not the, I'll tell you which album it's going to come up in. We're going to talk about that when we get up to the album called Eve, which is obviously further up the list because it's not showing on screen right now.
Yep.
There's a very important reason why I'm not going to play anything there today. We're not going to play anything from the 11th bottom-ranked album today, but that's because there's a story behind the song that I'm going to play from that album.
Okay.
The next thing that's different is that although the first few albums here will just feature a few of the songs on the album, the roughly, it's going to be the top 6, roughly. Yeah, the top 6 are all concept, well, actually more than the top 6 are, but they're concept albums. Alan Parsons was notable for doing this way, where he would write a whole album or produce a whole album that told a story or was built around a central theme very strongly.
Okay.
In fact, I don't think any of these really tell a story the way you think of like Pink Floyd's The Wall or The Who's Tommy or something like that. It's not a story or not a narrative, but a theme, an idea behind all of them. And I think pretty much all of these albums are like that to some degree, but the top 6 are by far the strongest one. I've already described one of them. You know, non-spoiler alert, because I'm not going to say exactly where it ranks, but the album Tales of Mystery and Imagination, Edgar Allan Poe, their debut album, is centered around that theme, Tales of, you know, the Macabre by Edgar Allan Poe. So that's how that works. Now, so obviously we're going to go worst to first on this, and in this particular case we're going to play 2 songs from the album that ranks the 10th, which is the album Stereotomy from 1985. It actually released in December of 1985, so it's actually darn near 1986, really.
Yeah.
But this was the lowest ranked of their classic era albums. The classic era being up until the point that the Alan Parsons Project technically broke up in 1990. When Alan Parsons and Eric Wolfson went their separate ways as far as their music careers. And so, therefore Alan Parsons went solo after that, and so forth. And they stopped calling it the Alan Parsons Project. So we're going to concentrate just on the Alan Parsons Project albums, by the way, not the solo albums here, although I might mention in a couple of places where some of those solo albums might rank. And there's a few more songs that we might do from some of those albums, but not part of this, not part of the ranking like this. Now, the 2 songs we're going to do, the first one is the title track, Stereotomy, and we're going to do the single edit version, even though, well, first of all, let me explain. I could not find any videos, either the official video or any fan-made video or anything that has the lyrics. So
it's only certain songs where I need the lyrics.
Yeah, and John Miles, the singer of this, is not that hard to understand either.
Yeah, so you could have picked one that didn't.
Yeah. Let me just find something here. First of all, an explanation. The word stereotomy is actually taken from Edgar Allan Poe. Like their first album was built around stories like this. Is taken from The Murders in the Rue Morgue. It refers to the cutting of solid shapes into different forms and is used as a metaphor for the way that famous people are shaped by the demands of fame. So that's the kind of a theme that we have there. Let me bring up the track listing. These are all the tracks that appear on the album. We're going to listen to the first one, the title track, Stereotomy, and we're also going to listen to Light of the World. As what they did with the project is that with that duo, obviously that's not a complete band. Eric Wolfson does appear, and so does Alan Parsons. Eric Wolfson, for example, plays a Rhodes piano, additional vocalist and science voices. So he plays piano and sings. Alan Parsons does synth sequences, more science voices, and he's the producer. And there's also your lineup here of some guitarists and bassists that appeared on several albums, but not all of them.
Okay.
So he hired some session musicians for some things. The biggest thing that's interesting about the Alan Parsons Project albums is his array of vocalists that came in to sing. Obviously, Eric Wolfson is one of them, but the songs we're going to hear today are from John Miles, who sings on 3 of the tracks of the albums, and Graham Dye, who sings on the second song. We're going to do also Chris Rainbow's a regular. Gary Brooker is the lead vocalist of Procol Harum. He appears on this album, and he's actually gone through several famous vocalists on different albums here and there. Chris Rainbow and John Miles are what I would call regulars. They appear on many Alan Parsons Project albums. I think Chris Rainbow he appears on all but one, I think, of the Alan Parsons albums like that. So anyway,
I was noticing down here.
Oh yes, the Philharmonia Orchestra and
leader.
And the orchestral arrangements are done by Andrew Powell, and he also appears on many albums. All the way back to the first one.
Wow.
Like
That's
that.
something.
So it's amazing stuff. So even though this is the 10th ranked album overall of the set, it is still a great album overall. If you see this at all on YouTube, it is very likely that there we go. It's very likely that you're going to have the video portion in the lower left corner blocked. Because the official videos like this have a nasty tendency to cause the whole video to get blocked. And so you will see what happens. So if you're seeing this on a Monday morning, the 8th of June, 2026, it's because I managed to get this past YouTube's blocking policy, which I know. I complain about this a lot, but I'm not the only one doing it.
No complaining allowed.
Okay. Tell that to Rick Beato, Adam Reeder, and a whole bunch of others who are going through the same problems. Anyway, this is the title track, the single edit version. It's shorter, which makes it a little more palatable too. Of Stereotomy by the Alan Parsons Project. Got a wow from you on the video. Hopefully y'all are able to actually see the video without it being blocked, of course. But of course, Nana here from Nana's Shenanigans is able to see the video. And for 1985, that's pretty good animation over live action.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think of the song so far?
It's all right.
Stereotomy is noted.
It's pretty, it's not like one of those that make you just, it's not one of those, but it's fun.
It's fun.
Especially with the video. That was a good story song.
It is, actually.
Yeah.
Like I said before, and it must be, I can't emphasize enough the fact that just because this album ranks number 10 of 11 is not a bad album. In fact, it's
No.
very good. One thing that is notable is how synth-heavy it
Yeah.
is. In fact, this whole album is
Yeah.
that way. But then, after all, it was the 80s.
Yes. And it was
but then-
something new, so everybody wanted to use it.
Everybody wanted to do well. The thing is, too, half of Alan Parsons Project's albums are from the '80s, and other
Sure.
albums of Alan Parsons from the '80s are not anywhere near this synth heavy.
Really?
I mean, they have synthesizer in them, but they're just not this heavy about it. But
Interesting.
it's just the choices that they made for songwriting and so forth at that time.
Yep.
All right. The second song that I picked from the album Stereotomy, first one I chose just because it's significant
Okay.
more than anything else. And of course, it's got a goofy video
Yeah.
to go with it. The other one is the song I consider personally the best song on the album.
Okay.
It's called Light of the World, and I was delighted to find this one does have a lyric video to
Okay.
go with it. It's apparently a fan-made video. Here we go. Yeah, you can see in the bottom left corner the
Little tiny thing.
little tiny picture there of Eric Wolfson and Alan Parsons,
Yep.
the duo that make up this band. Anyway, it's got lyrics with it. I mean, there's other good songs on the album too, but unlike some of the top 6, we're not going to listen to the entire album. It's not going to be a full album reaction.
Yeah.
We have a little canine trouble going on.
Yes. Hold on a second. Bebop. 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 No, leave it. Leave it.
Remember the Yes song that we did called Leave It? Yeah.
There we go. I think we might have it figured out here now.
All right, this is called Light of the World.
Okay.
Graham Dye and his brother both sing on this,
Oh.
actually. Lyrics are a little hard to see. And they're gonna. And they're in 2 languages,
I see that.
Spanish and English.
That's neat.
I am just a stranger in the promised land. I am only learning the game with rules I don't understand. Going round in circles, I've been round before. I am lost in so many ways, I can walk no more. I can walk no more. I am just a drifter on an open sea.
A superb
But
Alan
no
Parsons
matter how
production.
much I try, the tide will not turn for me. Going round in circles till I reach the shore. I am blown by so many winds, I can take no more. I can take no more. Light
surprised this was not a single. It wasn't.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
When I close my eyes, I can fly so close to the sun that I cannot see it rise. Going round in circles in a silent sky. I am lost for so many words. I cannot say why. I cannot say why. Light of the world, I stand alone, 'cause I cannot see the light of the world. Show me the fire in a true believer's eye.
I would have a hard time ranking any song because I would probably have 30 of them just in number one spot.
I suppose.
like I really like this song.
Yes. And it's
really
on
do.
the next to last ranked album of their
Yeah.
set. But that's just how much better it goes from here. One note from
How
me.
did you even rank these? Because I would never be able to.
Yeah, it took
I
me
mean,
a while.
I mean, this one, the last one, I definitely would have put that down.
Yeah.
But if I were to rank the songs, this one would definitely be up higher.
Well, like I said, this is the best song on this album,
Yeah.
as far as I'm personally concerned.
I suppose you ranked it kind of by how many songs were good on each album too.
Oh yeah, I mean, I tried
You
to
had to
take
take
everything
that
into
into
account,
consideration.
including the fact that this song is so good that it would rank so much higher like that.
Yeah.
One note I have is that there are probably quite a few Alan Parsons Project fans who are wondering, now wait a minute, Sicilian Defense and about Stereotomy, where's Gaudi? Which is the next chronologically album.
Okay.
I will give you this much of a spoiler. It's not even the next one up on the list, but it is higher.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of people who just diss on that next album of theirs. This song has a lot of, it sounds like the next album in a lot of ways. There are a couple
Okay.
of songs on Gaudi that sound like this.
Okay.
So it's that good, like that. But obviously Gaudi is higher ranked than this. I will tell you only that it was not the next one up.
Okay.
So
Let's get back to the song. I like it.
we'll get back to the song here.
Just a traveler
like the way they built it up, and then just kind of it was quick, but it was like
It came down
gently
suddenly. Yep.
came down.
Yeah.
I like that.
Gentle but quick.
Yes.
So many words.
I don't think there's anything else at the end here.
Nope.
All right.
I was
Thinking
going to
there might be
add
a
to
credit
that.
or something.
Yeah, I was going to add to that it was quick, but it wasn't like do 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 do.
Yep.
You know, it was like gradual.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Great song. By far the greatest song on the album. Forgot what else I was going to say about that. Oh, it's interesting that on the credits for individuals, don't worry about the barking. Each album here, I'll actually show it to you all again here. Let me bring this part up again. There we go.
Okay.
And close up for Nana to see here. It says all songs written and composed by Alan Parsons and Eric Wolfson. But what they don't tell you there's Eric Wolfson.
Okay.
Is that he wrote practically all of the lyrics on all the albums.
Oh wow.
Whereas Alan Parsons wrote about half of
Yeah,
the
but
music.
wasn't Eric the one that went to Alan and
Yeah,
Alan said he'd help him?
sure.
So it kind of makes sense that he would write most of the music,
Yep.
most songs.
Most of the lyrics, anyway.
Yeah, or lyrics.
And about half of the music. Whereas
Okay.
Alan Parsons wrote the other half of the music to
Okay.
go along with Eric Wolfson's lyrics. So, all right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they are the co-songwriters of pretty much everything. And like I said, Eric Wolfson wrote those gorgeous lyrics. What in the world happened here?
His Papa's dog figured out how to do that.
Yeah. Pushed my hand on the mouse or some such thing here.
You're smart, Daisy. You're smart.
You know, a 10-year-old puppy that you've been seeing the snout of periodically here. Much more to come. Already as quickly as next week, you'll see the next album that we ranked up from here, which will be... Oh, the other thing that we're going to be doing as part of this project is that we're going to kind of sort of go back and forth between you and Luna Rosa
Oh, okay.
on these various albums. There's a number of reasons why I'm doing that, including the fact that there's a lyric in particular that applies to Luna Rosa Art After.
Okay.
That's
Also
found,
because maybe I heard some of them.
and you've heard some of them as well.
Okay.
In fact, we may even break up some individual albums such that you'll do some of the songs on the album and Luna Rosa will do some others.
Okay.
But we'll still, in many of these cases, be playing the entire album, not the first 2 or 3 at least, or 4 of these reactions.
Not in one sitting.
No, not entirely in one sitting either.
Okay.
But we will have some full album reactions coming for you this summer for your listening pleasure and review. And of course, you got to tell us what you think about my placement of Stereotomy as the 10th album out of 11. And you can even ask questions about why is Sicilian Defense number 11.
Yep.
Part of the clue, by the way, was that date that it came out.
Okay.
2014.
Okay.
What? Yeah. Those Alan Parsons Project fans know.
Oh, okay.
They kind of know what's going on here, but everybody else who might not be any more than maybe just casual fans of it don't know what I'm talking about there. So I will explain it to you when we get to the album that I want to use as kind of a way of showing you one particular song on there. All right.
Okay.
All right. Click the like button if you liked the video or liked our reaction to it or my explanations of things or whatever. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done this already and share it with your friends on social media. So don't be a donkey of limited intelligence. Instead,
Be an intelligent donkey, y'all.
and
Yeehaw!
we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye, y'all.